primed and ready for a play straight into their spawn. Kayak with them. This is delaying them even further. Tejo's rockets come in, the salvo blocking them a little longer, meaning it's a panic as they run back into Boaster. He's not able to capitalize though.
Yeah, they've caught both controllers in a matter of seconds. The only problem now is just that time has been ticking. Already half. Some shots connected by Kayak, but it doesn't matter. The defuse is coming under his nose. As said, I think the double drone is definitely going to be an interesting piece to the puzzle. They're still making this one a little bit more costly than BBL might have liked. Even still, though, easier to read. Ready, though. The defense are here. Crashy's danger in this round has already gone. Loon, though, with that sniper.
Both are used, and now creeping onto the site is Yumpy. It's a free kill. Kayak looking the wrong way, but Chronicle's able to correct. Drop another member before this gets too scary. Only one to block the defuse. The wall, though, put into play. That's a big problem. They've got to find a solution to this quickly. Gravwell goes in, buys them a bit of time. Distance needs to be closed here and now, though. Vac could just start to stick this, but they've got players ready to respond with Boaster just up top on the boxes and no chances given to Vac. He was looking for the kill. He needed it. Space taken on mid. Loon, bit of a lunatic indeed, and Kayak shuts him down. Definitely a give from him. Gave the pick away to his opponents, but the re-aggression.
He can quickly maneuver with the TP, and a third man re-aggressing up mid, and sociable trades evenly.
Plan being attempted. It's Vac that could stop it, but won't get there in time. Eliminates Kayak at least, and follows up onto Alpha Yair. Guided salvo underway. Rocket's not going to take Loon out of position though. Ult used now, confirming. Still one up close, one up top. Lots of information to play with for the BBL side. The decision for Loon though, does he keep the advantage, hide with his team? There's a lot of weaknesses in play here. No, he's taking the risk. Punished immediately, and a rifle on the floor.
And now things become very difficult. You have yourself that ultimate available. It's already been thrown through though, and isn't going to be able to do too much. None of the players were in the site just yet. I think that's Rolling Thunder that's been used all the way back. And in fact, Yumpy's actually walked past his opponent, and that time really is ticking. Boaster still within the site. They have to be on it right now, and I'm intrigued to see if this is actually going to go through.
What? Oh! So they can make this play together. The rifle on Yumpy, the main threat, and oh, it's gone. It's already been dealt with. Surely the drop, it's too easy for Kayak, slipping up behind. They think he's come from a different dimension, but it was the smoke gave him the chance to be the star of this round.
What should be better opposition. They are not shying away.
15 seconds left.
This time I think it is a save. Sure.
Unless they do just run in. But Chronicle's got one, no real movement. Spike is still actually shifting forward. They are moving in. 7 seconds left. They've left this so late. What? Yumpy's just stopping them. Spikes on the floor. Weapons thrown to the ether, into the abyss, and they won't be coming back.
So many kills that this ultimate is continuously coming online. But he's trapped in a corner, not really anywhere for him to go. The Sage Wall just left him in the back of the site, and nobody else is particularly close. They're now looking to go for those trades, but the swing out is sublime from BBL. They work together. They are looking like a stellar team. That was so well timed. And while Fnatic are left with just the superstar of Alpha Yair, he's going to go down as well. Here goes Loon again. It has to be expected. First headshot, second as well.
It's going to be a lot. There already are a lot of eyes on him. It's only going to increase from here on out. Alpha Yair drop, trying to push up back. Getting around that wall is Boaster, but it's not going to give them any extra avenue of approach. He is dropped immediately. Even Chronicle to make this as costly as he can. At least one dropped. And that is where it ends.
2 is not enough.
I need that third, and he almost got it. Had the chance. Alpha Yair tagged down to 10 HP, but survives the engagement. When Loon comes back, though, it won't quite be the same case. Standing inside the salvo, he claims a fourth.
Well, that rotation's already coming in with a Rolling Thunder. I don't think that leaves any hope.
Here comes the Stampede, plenty. 3 players there, in fact. Smoke blooms a little too late. He's already been spotted. Drops one at least.
That's fine. Well, eventually it's going to come through, but easier said than done. Forced into the hands of Kayak. He went a little bit quiet in the end of that second half, but he's back on the board again.
I think we're looking at probably like a 2-kill reset for that or something in the future. Yeah. I think the rework will be, I doubt it's more time. Okay, that could have gotten a little bit dicey.
For the one. Going to maybe build up a few orbs here and there. And while Boaster with the classic. Much space as he can, and while the flash, I think maybe slightly off, it's going to leave him blinded instead of Boaster.
They've dodged all that utility, ready to take the fights, but in a very nasty position as the wall is chipped away at. Cover. Less and less of it by the second. They look to fight on the backside. A big swing from Yumpy. Kills picked up, and even more by Sociable. But the numbers, they remain in Fnatic's favor as the defuse started again, now just making it to half. Fight ahead of this push or wait and attempt the retake. Kayak manages to pick up one, and they walk straight into Alpha here. Not something you usually get to walk away from. So he TPs to backside. A lot of space given up here. And Prophet claiming a kill on mid. It's a great start for BBL. Starting to get a sense of this site. Kayak still, though, causing problems. Damage done to Loon. Utility coming in to delay. Ultimate use for info. Alpha catching Yumpy. So much disruption from the side of Fnatic, and they're picking up kills as BBL flee the site. Kayak now behind them as well to be concerned about. That means the players on site know that Loon is the only man challenging them. That gives Alpha the green light to swing on in.
Does this mean they're going to use the other? That was the question I was going to ask. Is no, he just goes alone.
Glaring for the side of BBL. They've lost Yumpy, they've lost the site. A star down to at least use the grab well, buy some more time. Hunter's Fury and a couple of kills. This could actually work out. Another burst of the Hunter's Fury claims Alpha Yair, and the grab well wasn't even needed at this point. The round is already theirs. BBL, they won't see Fnatic equalize.
Coming in incredibly late just to make sure that this becomes awkward. Boast has done well, though. A clear on the first. Immediate trade. They just need to buy time for Prophet if he can even get there. And he's right there in the last second. This could be Ushiro. His own grab ball has caught him out, though. But I think he's bought enough time. It didn't matter in the end, but oh, if there was a few more seconds, that would have been horrific.
The peak slow from Loon, 8 HP. He's so low, but that will not stop him. A gate crash put through. It might even have been spotted by Crashies. I'm not sure. It was faked out anyways. Loon going aggressive instead, straight through the smoke. He might not be needed. Traded out.
I wonder where Alpha will even place. This is such an obscure post-plant position. They're playing alongside the wall, and you break the wall, and Loon comes and fights you.
Armageddon, oh my god, stun, paranoia, everything hit him. Finally, they deal with Loon, and it's Boaster to lead the charge right back into the site. They're taking over. Rolling Thunder put in by Yumpy. It'll buy them a little bit more time. And they've even got a grab well. They don't know if the defuse was coming through. Yumpy confirms that it's not. They bought that time, and they bought enough. BBL! They've done it! There's no stopping it now! The spike explodes! Oh, barriers going up. BBL sending Alpha down.
He's already dead. See you later.
Alpha's got nothing to say about the pistol round.
Past 18, Loon's younger. He automatically gets the...
Loon's up close with another chance to do damage. Boaster's the one to shut him down. Chronicle steps up as well. It's an even scenario. Leaving just back, though. Damage done to both opponents, and a shot away of rounds early on. And you take a look at BBL. Not too much of an investment, but they group up. They play this one as a team, and look at the reward they get. Boaster already dropped. Alpha Yair sent walkabouts on B, shut down by Sociable. Instead, Crashies gets a second lease of life. His position now spotted. Nice shot onto Sociable, but still to deal with Prophet. And the knife in the back is the most effective weapon for BBL. As Loon falls, the time, though, ticking away. Chronicle making this possible for the squad, but the time too far gone. 3 kills. A nice round for him. Most definitely, maybe. They're going into it. Big push. Chronicle already able to rip off one's head, and the second follows. Great damage done. BBL responding in kind. The Bulldogs left to try to... This is the real danger if Prophet can keep them back for long enough, but he won't.
Then maybe they've gone the other way. He gets that first kill, and he's still looking the other way. The spam from Boaster has done so much damage, but it hasn't managed to clear out Vac. He's still standing, at least for now, and it's close.
Trying to take space on their own. Now the pack is what's left. The flash was good, but Chronicle still able to deliver. That's a 3-piece. I think he was full blind for the first.
And a lot of these scenarios before and already. He's going to deal with Alpha here. That stun isn't going to help out Chronicle too much just because he was so low on HP. Boaster, though, again, has managed to find a way back into the round, looking to pressure Prophet, knowing clearing him is going to be so important, and that's exactly what he does. In fact, Kayak now steps up as well. And this leaves Yumpy alone. Ultimate already gone. Time being bought. He goes through, but he can't quite connect that second shot.
Under your nose. It's going to be a big hit towards the A site and pressure on Alpha Yair. 0 kills so far. Soon to change. Straight through the wall for one, and Sociable onto...
Yeah, Alpha very nearly got quite a few kills, and I think the Crashies might be there have to clean up the mess, trying to predict where the next is, but they still haven't managed to get that plant in. Patiently waiting is Profek, hoping the off angle will be enough. I remember Yumpy on the chamber from this exact position, but it's easier said than done.
And maybe a kill into a gate crash, into a judge spree, but it's not going to happen today. Might even want to go down. And actually hasn't sent Sociable back in the other direction. He stuck around, and he'll get his reward, but not before Vac fell.
We've already seen this. This attempted flank went horribly last time, but Crashies is going to win that battle. It's going to be a tough hold.
And tougher as they keep the 1-for-1 trades going. Might have a chance, but a quick shot needed, and it lands. Flash primed and ready. Loon on the swing through the smoke. Lands perfectly, and Crashies.
See what that does. A very aggressive push. Finally manages to finish his dinner into one, and actually with the stunned up team, that showstopper goes through. Facto wins the battle, and actually Profek wins one more. That was all but set for Fnatic to take over.
The element of surprise, his best chance to drop a player, and there it is. Sociable didn't see him coming. 20 HP on Yumpy.
It's going to be difficult. He is so desperately low on HP, but instead there's the re-aggression. And he's actually repositioned maybe perfectly. It's just going to come down to this fight on the site, and Yumpy wins it. Now lift onto Crashies to try and get back in, but that time is ticking. The stun going to slow him down even further, in the HP difference, not a massive amount. Hoping to try and kill him off, but it's down to Yumpy, and he will win it as well.
It's them out of the spot of bother. Really nice stuff, and Vac
pads the gap of what is a pretty horrible buy, but it's working. Already managing a couple. Yumpy with a nice shot, but he's tagged low. Saying that, I'm just looking at both. No, in fact, it's Crashes with the spam.
What is there to deny? There is still some utility that they're looking to fire in, but doing so costs Crashies his life. But it may pay off. Everyone but Alphayer will be one shot to him. He's just got one flash to work with, and there's a player right beside him. He's still alive, though. Flash used now for the close fight, lands it onto Boaster, but Alpha saves the day at the final hour.
Fantastic game on an individual level. Yumpy, though, sure, for these sort of rounds to get dangerous. And that's another one.
Yumpy goes down, though. Spike in the open. Still, though. Well, that's it. That's it. Sociable falling, the rifle out of play. I was waiting for him to land another. Now it's the weaker weapons, and they're not finding any ground. Vac with a Sheriff in hand. To read for a couple seconds now. BBL walking into a lot more players than they're ready for. He didn't know Kayak was behind him. Sociable blindsided. Yumpy falling, and the push coming to an instant halt.
God, this would have to be one of the best clutches we've ever seen. Vac left in a 1 versus 5. Already being encroached on from multiple angles. 5 players around the corner ready and waiting. I think that's going to go on one of those like Valorant Nightmare Twitter accounts. Loon, he's been having a quiet time, and well, he will get one, but that's all she wrote. Profek, well, Boaster's cleared the angle next to him. Puts it back into a 2 versus 2. Make that just 1, as Profek has to do basically everything. But he lands a shot at the last second. Even looks for a little bit more. Wary that he could be getting wrapped on, and in fact, he was right to be wary. So is the fake out. They're starting to get dangerous. They're still not clearing this man, just giving him shot after shot, but they are still trading evenly. Somehow this has come down to a 2v2.
Oh, caught with the stun out as well. It was almost bad for Chronicle, but he delivers. Now that last player caught behind the boxes won't last long. Well, Fnatic on site, easy plants, spams through the smoke, catch Yumpy, leave them without that much utility, but the cages could help to bridge the gap. Sociable, happy to pick up 1 kill, but how much more can be expected? I think 1 at most, and with the rifles or the couple pistols Fnatic had in play, they won't really be feeling the hurt of this economic dent. To spot the flank, they just have to hope that it's watched by Crashies. Vac doesn't manage anything up top.
Just be a little bit confused. They've already made their way right back into the site. Now that pick comes in, but Loon is still there. Sociable is going to get stunned and forced right into the hands of Kayak. A nice little 1-2 punch. But even still, that time is ticking away. The spam not quite going to be enough for him to get back into this round. Already spotted out, looking for that double peak. He does manage 1. Off angle. Nice shot hit by Alpha. Above him already, just trying to hold on to the bottom of the side with the Judge and getting up close. This is a problem for the side of Fnatic, but he's down to just 5.
No pressure on them. Fallback from Alphayer, not ideal. That is a part of the map they knew they'd given up, but just gambling that no one had come that way. That gives an op away to their opponents. Low HP on Crashies, he quickly falls, and with Boaster, there's minimal steps, but now it's being heard. Profek knows they're on the way back. Doesn't quite adjust in time, caught out by Boaster. Yumpy emerging from the smoke is an element of surprise, but not one.
One as well, because the only logical thing to do here is save. Like, you just don't have more value behind it. Obviously, an extra kill would be nice, but it's just not worth it.
7 rounds in a row. It starts here, and
oh no, it doesn't.
It almost ends there as well.
4 and 5.
How have they survived that?
So cursed. And for somebody else, this could be some freebie kills. Maybe not. Vac has been having an absolute nightmare, and actually Crashies on 5 HP gets 2. He's taken out a couple of your teammates with him. Profek will dome 1. Win these scenarios. Bear in mind, he's the one with the spike. Look at where Crashies is going. He may be
spike down.
Sociable. Just has to read. He gets it absolutely perfect. And now on just 4 HP, Profek. Sociable's got his ult. Now, normally, he has a judge, but he's going to do it with the shorty. No. How? No. How has he managed to survive? No, not going for more. He's an absolute nut job. I can't believe he's come out with 2 there. That's got to be a bit of a tilter. Well, Boaster tries to hightail it in the other direction to be used. Maybe in the retake instead, though. It's Loon to go forward and go out. Vac has managed 1, but it's only going to be traded. This is looking like the beginning of the end, but Profek still standing strong. Looking for more. He gets a lot more. 2 headshots through the box, and now Crashies left standing. 1 versus 2. First shot connected beautifully, but it's waiting on Crashies' side instead, but he can't quite hit it.
To such an economic bottom line. Back, the first to dish out death. Danger, though, around every corner as BBL are discovering. Push through the smoke from Back, but they're in a smoke of their own, contained, and a swing together. He's trapped up top, a close-ranged fight against close-ranged weapons. Guess how that goes? Not in his favor. Sociable, the last man standing, and the headhunter finds its mark. Just around that corner. He has an iota that's going down already. Crossing with the cage. Decoy leading up to heaven, and it's going to be a big hold. Yumpy super low and dropped immediately. It's the B player. You might not expect the second one to be around here, and that's a big danger then, because in comes Crashies from main. Profek, oh, he's being cleared still, but he lands the shot. 8 seconds, plant needed, and plant found.
Unfortunately, still the lurk left from Chronicle. Fnatic were methodical in their take, and Profek, 48 HP, he's not getting around this corner.
Well, 1-0 start for Fnatic, as we said. Investing decently into rifles, 2 pistols, though, just in case they lose a couple of players to the 3-player site. Nice shot to start with. Gate crash for safety, uses it to get out. Now they're swinging into him, plenty of support, but they're all hiding away. They're a complete unknown factor with low time, dropping the spike here. All that needs to be done, but they both fall. Too much time, because Fnatic clear the site, the round sure to be done. Blows 13-8 on their own maps.
Was that their own smoke that was pulled back that Sociable walked through? It meant that he was left out in the open facing off against the whole team. I think that's a mistake, luckily. That might be about to rectify it. The steps going towards B are going to lead this, Profek, why would Profek expect anyone to be there? He's just seen Chronicle run the other way.
Yeah.
And because of that, he ends up going down. Yumpy tries to take the fight. Looks like Vac might be alone. The flash and the shot actually not bad. Alfia
double last time up in heaven. They walked into his cross area to full auto gun. Now a little harder to get done, but the triple almost found. Sociable there just in time to help out. But something tells me Vac had that covered. In for another is Sociable. A 1v1, 12 seconds and 9 HP. The previously tagged up player finally falls. Putting in, delivering a higher level here today. And Loon,
again, mid-control, but it's still, almost an immediate pick. It's actually the showstopper that's caught him, and Yumpy's dead as well. Exactly where he is, the same as last time, immediately blind. Being pressured from either side, Profek desperately trying to help, but maybe the help won't be needed. Kayak this time will not allow for any shenanigans. Well, Profek, he still gets one there.
No gate crash. I think Loon might even just have tried to take that out right there. No flash either. Just down to the decoy. All alone. Comes out of his ult. They already saw the decoy. They know that's not the real man, and they find him eventually. And now his team have flooded in to meet him. Plant acquired. Yumpy on the ropes, but he comes out unscathed. That's Chronicle, who's had such a good game so far. Now Crashies falls as well, and the numbers for Fnatic way behind.
The Nightfall is not going to make things any easier. Sound removed, Boaster trying to pull out some montage moments with this operator, but it's only going to be the one. And now left onto Alpha on that raise. Always terrifying. The nade is going to go through, and Prophet is just going to try and stick it. He will get it to half. That's at least something. Buys them a little bit of extra time, but he has to go through, and the shot lands, but
look at where he has managed to slot himself into, but Crashies was wise to his tricks. That could have been the spike down with full control for BBL. Instead, a disastrous outcome. A Judge going up into heaven, Vac backing him up, and huge damage done. Vac's picked up another, and Sociable on the site with no intention to let this one slip.
sure, like I'm looking at the position. Loon's just going to go down. Spike planted as well. Like the back of the site becomes less and less valuable. And as said, it's just 1v1 after 1v1. This is exactly what Fnatic wanted. Boaster has gone back to have a look. Well, I was going to say he might be in for a nasty surprise, but he's been winning a lot of these battles. Somehow Kayak dies.
He spotted soon, walking right into Loon, who lands the shot, wastes no time.
Nothing being heard on the other side is also going to start that rotation. There goes the showstopper, and actually it leaves just Prophet. He's been tagged down enough for Crashies to get the kill. Sort of clutched at straws and come up big right at the end of the round. They've split roles here, and you can see they're starting to expect this aggression once again. They've tried it a couple of times, even still not too long ago. Well, Prophet's done well to start on the side of these remaining players at the back. Vac with that first, and a rotation back just not possible. He will have to do everything though. Yumpy is so desperately far away, and Crashies maybe caught out a little bit, but it doesn't matter.
They might even have seen him just as that smoke bloomed, whether they did or not. Boaster fight it now, he's getting close. Judge good for the first fight. Perhaps it's close. Very low on HP was Alpha after the first burst, but he'll still survive. Tucked in, has players coming. He's looking the wrong way though. Chronicle was on his screen, but he didn't realize in that. Well, that is their downfall. Oh, they're falling across the map. Easy trades, just back left.
Yeah, this would have to be one of the best. I don't think it's going to be happening. It was the one example that didn't work.
Your Loon, and then crazy players like Sociable. He's definitely up there for individual skill.
Rainboss gone! And yeah, absolutely nothing. Good start for the side of BBL. In fact, they are going in as quickly as humanly possible. Blink and you miss it. The round when it comes to this man on Sentinel. A chance for him to display what he's got, and it turns out it's nothing. Corners, maybe Alpha here as well, under threat. In fact, yeah, he's going to get caught. That's a huge weapon to take, and now Vac comes around at the end. He's going to wipe everybody.
Alpier's here, and he was there. He is gone quickly and ever vigilant in clearing the corners. Oh, Sociable, this could be the end for him, never mind. And it is, as we said, weaknesses across the board. Surely this is it. There you go, finally meets his end.
His ult's not particularly close, but if he can farm up a few extra orbs, that would be nice.
Players leaving this site, moving to the other side of the map, waiting with the numbers to overwhelm.
He's trying to deny. Prophet trying to hold the line. He's done damage, and somehow Sociable is still standing. Needs to be the shot connected, and Kayak's done well. No safe haven to stand him, but he'll win the fight versus Kayak. A player above, Boaster to eliminate. They're not going to be able to get on that spike just yet. He's trying to burn that clock down, but can't quite hit the shot. It's Boaster to land it. The time is gone, though.
Shots don't land. One down below. They're going to box these players in, but one is outside of their control. I was talking about Vac, but Profek from inside the cage Fnatic created strikes back. Good shot by Crashies. He's on site. He's stepping up close. Sociable finally emerges from the smoke to deal with him. That could have been awkward. Instead, trying to survive. Trying to get out of here, make it costly, but he is surrounded.
Alone on one side of the map while the execute goes in elsewhere. Already, he deals the blow onto one, but this is where
they need to go. And now they have a chance. A huge pick. Knowing that Kayak should be nearby, that gate crash was there just moments ago. They'll clear the backside. They'll be vigilant. 20 HP. He's surviving, but eventually he'll fall. And now, who can expect Loon to be here? Survives after the decay. Loon's already here. Loon's already here. They've got to be perplexed. Fnatic just called a pause, and still they're being outplayed.
Waiting within the smoke is Prophet, but eventually he'll have to fall off it. Just trying to hold on to that heaven ground, and well, the weaponry just not there. Got his first, but the expectation of another player in heaven just wasn't on his list. It's now left all onto Kayak. New boy on the block, new member, and well, he's pop flashed himself.
unless we're capitalizing with a kill, which we might be. Paranoia is good. Decoy's there.
Wonderful.
Kayak.
Stun combined with the paranoia. Minimum, he needs to trade 1-for-1, and the spam hasn't really connected in the way he would have liked. He does manage to take down Profek though, keeping himself alive ever longer, and Sociable Low is going to be spotted as well. A fantastic round from Chronicle to hold, and Yumpy with 12 seconds left has already been spotted. There is no survival here. It is finally a combo breaker from Fnatic. Some attempted magic paranoia as an attempt to push back. He lands the first shot, but isn't expecting the reswing.
See what they can drain from their opponents. Rolling Thunder put into play. Nice shot by Vacto. Heaven Control taken back. 15 seconds. Time to go to site. 1 HP on Crashies. Kayak has to stand strong and he will fall. 1 HP on site. But
he's TP.
The TP to the A site. The plan will now be found. Chronicle can try to spam. That would be his best chance here. Or to catch him afterwards. The spam not landing, but the shots do. How quick can Vac get here? He needs to run around. Just 1 HP on Chronicle. He'll make it to the spike. The tap will be heard. Vac making his way, but it's not even half. The big swing and the delivery. It's Vac the Knight.